Right then, what quest to do next? So I've done the autopsy, so I could go and explain the findings to Raymond, but I mean, it's one of those ones, this is going to be definitely a main story quest, so I'd like to put that off, because I mean, I could talk to Coltstein as well, because we've guessed that he's guilty, but if I do that, that's going to, I imagine, mess up this Algul quest, which I also need to go to Coltstein for. So I think, since Shani's just helped me with the autopsy, I should go thank her, visit her, and then I'll head back to the swamp to do a few more of these contract quests. And I actually haven't even spoke to the swamp dwellers yet about Berengar, so... Right, let's go speak to Shani first then.
Welcome! Make yourself at home.
Yes?
You need any help?
I'd like to ask a favor.
I'm listening.
Remember Dandelion? Well, we're trying to organize a gathering.
A gathering?
To reminisce, have a few drinks. However...
Lacking the drinks?
You guessed it, and I don't want to serve just anything.
What do you need?
Cherry vodka for Dandelion, rosé wine for me, and something for you.
I'll try.
Yes?
Rest till morning, then time to go to the shop. There we are, we've got all the traders and that around here.
What do you need?
Actually, I've just thought, that's up to go underground. That's probably the unknown plants that are in the sewers. It makes sense, that as well. Should probably stack up on some flowers and that, just in case I need any.
You need anything?
Aha, this guy's got some drink. Temerian Ray. There's vodka. Cherry, right, I need cherry. And there we are. See, now Shani isn't going to be at home at this hour. Can actually go to the Gravedigger and hand in that quest. Then I should probably rest up till the evening. And go find Shani again afterwards. Give the drink, and then maybe we'll finally get to meet Dandelion.
What do you need?
I'm here about the notice.
Yes?
I have 6 jugs of dog's lard.
I use the lard on the casket. Here's your payment.
Farewell.
Only 100 orans for that. Well, that wasn't exactly a difficult quest, so understandable.
I need to save more. Got going for a brew. Which one?
That day went by quick, didn't it? No monster this time.
What's he want? Say something.
Does Shani live here?
Yes?
Yes, I'm
You can go.
Been quite fortunate actually. I've got past her first time in the past 2 goes.
Yes?
I brought some liquor.
Splendid. Bring a friend.
See you at the party.
Right, now then, I've got to invite one person to this party. And if it's going to be Shani, myself, and Dandelion, there's only one person I'm going to invite to this party, and that is Zoltan. Then we've got the entire crew back together. Now where is Zoltan? It's a good question actually. Zoltan could be anywhere. Right, actually, it's probably a good idea then. Yeah, right. I'm going to cut the video here, go find Zoltan, and then I'll invite him to the party. Aha, found him. I found him the next day here, just wandering around. I've been back to the inn, absolutely, and found him. Makes sense in the non-human district with all the dwarfs, so I did come through here a couple of times during the night and checked a few of the houses, but no luck. But we've got him eventually.
Yes?
Care to drop in on Shani's party?
At our place?
Yeah. See you there.
Bring alcohol.
Farewell.
Right, so after I found Zoltan, I've now skipped forward till dusk so we can get this party started.
I can't handle this. My heart. Help!
What now?
Such debauchery under my roof. She hooks herself a musician or something.
It's the famous poet, Dandelion.
I know his fame. I've no desire to listen to a crying brat 9 months from now.
Shall I chaperone them?
Finally, you're making sense.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Oh, he is here as well. It is Dandelion himself in the flesh.
Geralt? I'll be damned. For a second there, I thought I was seeing a ghost.
No, I'm no ghost.
Am I losing my mind? Is this a joke? Shani?
And it's no joke.
But how? I saw it myself.
What did you see, Dandelion?
I saw her tell them to put you on a boat. And there was a unicorn, and Milva, Kahir, and Angulem, and Yarpen, and Zoltan. We all witnessed it.
I lost my memory, but I want to know why everyone's so surprised to see me alive. Tell me everything, step by step.
5 years ago, we were sitting in a tavern with friends, eating escargot, drinking vodka. A bloodthirsty mob attacked the non-human district. You went out into the street to scare them off, and then...
What?
Someone stabbed you in the stomach with a pitchfork. A fatal wound. There was nothing we could do.
Are you telling me everything?
We were all there.
All meaning who?
You really don't remember a thing. Your loved ones. Your friends.
Sounds a bit like a ballad.
It's the truth and nothing but. Geralt, forgive me. I still can't believe you're here.
Listen, Dandelion, I don't have proof because that's impossible. I don't remember. I'm afraid some things can't be explained. Let's sit down, have a drink like old friends. Time will tell who I am.
You're right. We've been through too much together. I'd know.
You invite anyone?
Zoltan Chive. Know him?
No, but I'd love to meet him.
Splendid. Zoltan and I have always gotten along. I've been thinking, and I have a question.
Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you.
Let's imagine your next contract is a vampire. What would you do?
You said we've been through a lot together, so you should know.
Ha! What if I said you'd reach a deal with this vampire?
Dandelion, believe me, if you could tell a Bruxa to hunt rabbits, for instance, I'd be long unemployed.
What about higher vampires?
They're rare. I don't know.
Let me show you what drinking blood means to a higher vampire.
Dandelion.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Ah, strong, but good.
You were about to enlighten me.
I just did that with that last shot. Listen to a man who's lived a little and not lost his memory. Higher vampires treat blood like we treat...
Ooh, someone's coming.
Zoltan Chive, miss. It's been a while, Dandelion. Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings.
Hey, Zoltan!
I've a hankering for good booze.
It's coming.
Pour around, Geralt.
Stiff stuff.
My eyes are watering.
Booze is best, I always say.
It depends. For a romantic dinner for two, booze won't do. Not so much for the taste, but because of the after effects.
My Eudora and I have often downed a jug and observed no effects.
I prefer wine, but don't mind liquor. In moderation.
Quality booze is also used in modern medical treatments, which Shani will confirm.
It's an excellent disinfectant, yes.
Not only, it warms the body, alleviates pain, and overcomes weakness.
Let's test it.
Cheers!
What is it?
Tell me about the Battle of Brenna.
With 4 of us and thousands of wounded, I never left the tent.
I admire you, Shani.
It was one of the worst days of my life.
I hope you don't mind that I invited Zoltan.
I like him.
I'm glad.
So, as I was saying, unlike the lesser ones, higher vampires don't need blood, human or otherwise. Blood, my dear monster slayer, is like booze to them.
Where'd you learn this?
By the spider's hairy balls, I know.
Am I the only one who's confused?
No, I don't get it either. Dandelion, what's your point?
Geralt, you had a true friend who was a vampire.
Did I also have a friend who was a dragon?
Actually, you did, so the joke's on you. In any case, this vampire's name was Regis. Zoltan can back me up.
He was your friend and could pull red-hot horseshoes from the hearth without burning his bare hands.
What happened to this Regis?
Emil Regis Rohalak Tertsif Godfroy died fighting by your side, Geralt. Let's drink to him and others who have fallen.
Let's drink.
Caleb Stratton.
Rusty! It's completely dark down there.
You hungry?
A little.
We've bread, but we shouldn't eat plain bread.
Zoltan's right. We need some lard.
That mummy downstairs must have a full larder.
You're joking.
That mummy must have some lard. Maybe pickles, too.
Shani?
Just don't get caught, Geralt. I'll pay for them tomorrow.
Wait a second. Why me?
Dwarves are no masters of stealth. Shani wouldn't sneak about, and Dandelion, well, he'd mess up.
Is there not an option for stunning logic? So yes, because it's true. Dwarves are not the master of stealth.
All right. I'll be right back.
Poor Geralt. He's been given no option. Right, so I've got to lumber downstairs and not get caught. Should be fun. Gotcha.
Let's drink to our mistakes.
Any success?
Lard and pickles.
How about sugar?
Zoltan.
Fine, lard will do.
I think I know the perfect song for Zoltan.
We'd love to hear it.
Sing away, Dandelion.
By the woods can you see Wolf in all his might, grinning madly, wagging gladly, bouncing with delight. My oh my, what a sight! Why no melancholy? Must be that, still not wed, that is why so jolly. Ow, ow, ow! In the grass, can you see? Wolf just limps along, looking down, awful frown, crying like a dog. Why is this mighty beast so badly rampaged? Must be that, freshly wed, or lately engaged. Ow! 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 Zoltan, how's the wife?
Hard question, Dandelion. The old times will never come back.
The good old times.
Shani's asleep. Let's have a drink, then leave.
To Shani.
Bring Shani some roses to say thanks. I think I picked some of them up before actually off that saleswoman. Yeah, I picked up some tulips and some roses, so cool, we're sorted.
Old age is no jest.
Yes? Red roses, Geralt. So you...
You're blushing.
I get flowers so rarely.
A pretty young medic like you can't be lacking admirers.
Well, this gloomy fellow scared everyone else away.
If you need help,
No, I'm fine. He was mysterious, even charming in a peculiar way. We actually went out a few times, and who knows what might have happened if I hadn't discovered he was leading a double life.
who do you mean?
Tyler, I doubt you know him. We were walking along the dike one evening when I realized we were being followed by two men wearing gray coats over Special Forces armor. The coats were supposed to hide them. They didn't know at university I learned to recognize their kind. I thought we were going to be arrested, then Tyler told me not to worry. Duty called, and we needed to part. I was about to give him a piece of my mind when I noticed the men giving him signals.
Were they wearing salamander badges?
Wait. I was curious, so I said he broke my heart and faked fainting. Tyler said to the men, "This better be important." One of them answered, "But Chief, we hid invisible-like." Tyler said, "Your balls will be invisible-like when I shove them up your ass." I couldn't help but burst out laughing.
How'd it end?
They walked me home. I heard an invisible one say their operation against Salamandra had failed.
Who were they?
Volta's secret police. When we first met in Oxenfurt, I helped you evade Redanian agents. The Temerian ones are little better.
Speaking of Oxenfurt, what did Dandelion actually interrupt?
Thought you'd never ask. We'll talk later.
Right, so Tyler is now innocent. That's another person crossed off the list. Now thankfully, because it's the middle of the night, I can pull that trick by getting my sword out so I can actually move properly. Who the hell is this guy?
You didn't see me.
I think I'll speak to Tyler, then rest up till morning, and then actually speak to him properly, because otherwise I'm going to be seeing three of him like I am now.
So what'll it be? Hell with it. So,
I've figured out Salamandra.
right.
You're clean. I have proof you're not working for Alzar.
What a revelation.
Though a lot of evidence pointed toward you, almost as if someone was framing you.
I underestimated you, Witcher.
Many do.
I'll let you in on something. I might have gotten on Azar's bad side once. The bastard lusts after antiques and luxuries, like any savage who makes a corner too. I was once asked to handle an entire transport of that shit. Turned out it was for him, except I needed the city guard's help at the time. I tipped Vincent off and they confiscated everything. I've needed even more protection since.
Right, so that's Tala crossed off the list, which means we're down to 2 suspects, which is Vincent and Kalkstein, but Kalkstein's already been proven guilty, so I'm going to presume it's him. Now then. Right, so to the swamp by the looks of it, because I should probably talk to these swamp dwellers about Berengar. Right, let's cut through the hospital.
Like the look of me?
Don't think Declan's gonna have out else to say.
Yes?
Nah, he doesn't. No matter.
Take me to...
Times are ready to...
How many...
And you? What do you want?
I'll find you.
Just seeing if he had any conversation options on him, which he doesn't. Right, so it's time to talk to these swamp dwellers, which are going to be in this little village, I guess.
Vizima grows and requires bricks. Indeed, the night of appeasement approaches.
A traveller from distant lands. He has lost something he now seeks.
What shall I call you?
Vasker, the village eldress.
Geralt. Witcher. What do the villagers do?
We mine clay and produce bricks.
I see none working.
Hard times. Speak. What do witchers do?
We solve problems.
Want to ask something?
Do you have monster problems?
Indeed. Creatures have made nests in the clay pits.
What are they like?
As if drowned, then resurrected.
Drowners. I can finish them.
We're poor folks. I can pay no more than 50 orens.
That's enough. Where are they?
Towards the landing, but take the other road at the fork. At its end you'll spot our tormentors.
I've already done that because when I was doing the escort quest for Gramps, I actually went through that way, so that's a quest that I've automatically completed.
Want to ask something?
I've killed the drowners.
You showed us mercy, yet I deceived you. I can offer no money, but you cannot leave unrewarded. Take this amulet. It's Kezath, the symbol of mercy.
Will do.
Wonderful. Now we prepare for the coming of the lords.
Who are these lords?
We worship them and receive the grace of those from the eternal deep.
I keep thinking of the fish people. Vodunoi.
How dare you? Those names offend the lords.
Oh, I've just got another Sephiroth.
Return later.
What's that? Nothing to do.
The Water Lords are nigh.
Was another Witcher here, Berengar?
Yes, asking about alchemies. He wondered about the Mage's Tower. Kalkstein doubtless sent him. Then we found his gear covered in blood in a clay pit.
Thanks, Vaska.
I saw signs of fighting there. Not monsters, but men. Evil men from dry lands, flaming lizards. Beware!
Kalkstein, an alchemist, claims you know about the tower's mage and its sentry.
A powerful sorcerer once lived in the swamp. An apprentice his only companion. All changed when a woman entered his life.
A fairy tale beginning.
But the end differs, for a wicked woman she was. He fulfilled all her wishes and she took advantage of his might.
Who was the woman?
Unimportant.
I'm listening.
Blind love spelled the mage's demise. He called upon forces he could not control and died.
What about the guard?
The mage's lover could tell fortunes, and the mage created a deck of extraordinary tarot cards. He illustrated a future event on each card.
And?
Golems guarded the mage's dwelling. Those spared the ravages of time survive at the cemetery, where they remain motionless.
One of them is the guard?
Yes, the most powerful golem acted as sentry. The tower card depicts how the golem can be revived. In turn, this will open the tower anew. Take this card. I no longer need it.
So that golem we came across before is indeed well, it's alive, but a sentry at the moment. So we need to talk to Kalkstein some more.
The water...
Let's discuss a job.
Please help. One of our children is missing. The boy has always returned quickly until now.
Perhaps the water beast ate him.
Blasphemy. The druids must have him to transform into a dryad.
All right, I'll look for the boy.
That's the druids.
What's that?
Wonder if she's got out on her. It doesn't look like it. It's just food and drink. So the druid's on the other side. That's Gramps' hut. The cave there. Sure that wasn't there before. Right, so that looks like it's the Berengar quest over because he's dead. Need to discuss this. That's back to Kalkstein again. Right, if I remember correctly, I know where those Alguls are at. Let's go and see what's at Gramps' hut, which is just up here. Drowners. There's a corpse just there. See what this is about, or is it just monsters? Jesus, he didn't have a good time, did he? He'd been absolutely massacred. And that is one good dagger. I think I'll take that. That's got to be Gramps' hut just here. Can't go around that way. Well, that looks like blood. It's got a sneaky suspicion this might be a trap in some sort, so I'm just gonna quick save it and make sure.
Gnawed human bones? Brains? I'm gonna puke.
This will be my home.
Is that skull and brain human?
Yes.
And the meat?
That too.
Plates. A mug.
That don't get agitated. Listen to my reasons.
What reasons might a cannibal have?
You look pale. Care to eat something?
I'm looking for a child, the brickmaker's little boy.
What are you implying?
Just asking if you've seen him.
Well, I don't know anything about that. And I don't like children.
I find that hard to believe.
You look...
Why do you eat human flesh?
Well, I enjoy it. It has health-giving qualities, and it tastes like chicken. A pound of human flesh provides the equivalent of...
Spare me.
Well, you asked. I do follow certain rules. For instance, I never consume children.
Truly praiseworthy.
Well, no need for sarcasm. Well, occasionally I polish up a druid or a brickmaker, but I especially savour elf meat. It's aromatic, naturally infused with scents of roots and spices.
Do I be sarcastic about dwarf meat? He's a cannibal, so I'm killing him regardless.
What about dwarf meat?
Well, veiny and stringy. I believed I tasted it once, but in truth I'm unsure it was dwarf meat. To my embarrassment, I was forced to fight a drowner for it. The bloody scrap that was my share had little to identify it.
Enough.
As you wish, I'll say no more.
You don't deserve to live.
Oh, you can always kill me, but I'm of greater use alive. I have vast knowledge, and I know this swamp well. I could be of assistance to you.
Die, monster.
God, he legged it quick, didn't he?
I'm hungry again.
Let's chase after him. Where's he gone running to? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Help if I had the right sword out. Now, there's 4 Echinops and 2 Archspores around there. I'm really not confident of being able to take all them. Now, I do actually need the Echinops for the contract quest, so I'm going to give it a go. But before I do, I best be wise about it. Let's give it a go. Well, this looks like I've done it, but I mean, they were stunning me like hell at the start of that. I was just stood there just absolutely taking it from all. But I've successfully done it by the looks of it. Now, if I remember correctly, Place of Power, Druid's Grove. Now, where I found that sword was around here, because it was Wyvern Island, and it was about here, I think, or at least somewhere along this line, which is where I came across all those owl ghouls, because I need them for that final contract quest. A lot of remains there. A lot of remains. Got all the Igni ones.